Well, hello there. Artistcaleb here, and we're back with a little bit more Alone in the Dark. As you may be able to tell from my voice, I've got a cold. It's a horrible, nasty cold, too. But, oh, man, that should never stop us from playing some good games, huh? Anyway, let's get to this. By the way, don't let this ever happen to you, catching a cold. Nope, don't let it happen. If you ever encounter a foreign germ body, microscopic, just avoid it. Run around away from it in another direction. Anyway, okay, so I'll do my best, in spite of my ailments. Okay, but here we go. Now, it's been some time, but we've got some stuff that we picked up here, and most notably is this dagger right here. We're going to use it. Oh, no. No, leave it. Leave it. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Monster just outside this door. Oh, yeah, the volume, too. I can't do anything about that. It's, like, tremendously loud, but no volume controls, you know, because the game was made in, like, the 1800s. So, here we go. Oh, yes. We have thoroughly ruled that situation. So we gotta take these books for sure. Great stuff in them. All right. Don't forget to grab this guy. Hey there, Spidey. Oh man, there's rats down here. And they're really hardcore rats, too. They'll attack you, so... okay, here we go. Let's do this. Come on. Run, man. Run. 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 Oh, it's always so hard to run. There we go. Take them. Okay, run, man. Okay, go. Go, man. Go. Or just casually walk. Fine, do that. Oh, no. I found a block. Oh, there's a secret here. But, it doesn't do us any good, so... no. Okay, gotta take the book, and then let's get out of here. Go, man. Run. Run for your life! Doggone rats. Okay. You know what? Now comes like one of the most awesome parts. We get to read more books. I love these books. A book. Read.
The Trial of Captain Preggst. as reported by his faithful companion Elisha Smith, known amongst his fraternity by the awful name of Captain Ellie Hell.
Pregst. I can't get over that.
Transcribed from the log found aboard the wreck of the frigate Astarte by H. Hartwood.
Just picture a log that with some words on it.
"By all the devils!" roared Pregst, glaring at William, the judge. "Curse it, Will! It'll take much more than every cannon in the blasted Navy to make me change me mind. You're the greatest blackguard that ever joined our fraternity.
Thank you.
Am I not Pregst, captain of the Astarte, and bloodiest villain in all the 7 seas?
Well, you look like you're about 7 months along there, Pregst.
Bloody Ezek, they call me. And you think I'll tell you where I hid my treasure?" The tribunal of the Corsairs' fraternity murmured at this. Pregst was indeed all he claimed. The judge, One-Eyed William, slammed his fist on the table, and silence was restored. "Shut your mouth, Pregst!
One-Eyed William.
You didn't pay the fraternity its rightful share, and that means only one thing. You'll hang by the neck from a yardarm, you scurvy cur!
Oh.
Here's the rope twisted by Satan himself. You threaten me, Will? Many a man better than yourself has lived to regret holding a cutlass in my face. You'll be begging for mercy, mark my words." That shook One-Eyed William, and no mistake. Danny waved his hook in the air and shouted, "Pregst was always a loudmouth. The law says we hang him." The jurors took up the cry, "Hang him!" It was Pregst's turn to slam his fist on the table. He threw back his head and roared with laughter. "You fools! You want to kill what will never die? Try it!" Once more, the assembled Corsairs murmured. There was unease in the air. They remembered what happened to Chuck, the gizzard slitter, the man who opened his mouth once too often.
Uh-oh.
It was night, and a bitter wind whipped the New England coast. Snug inside the Dead Horse Inn, one of the Astarte's men was talking. His name was Chuck, and his subject was black magic. He told stories of human sacrifices, voodoo rites, and zombies.
Name's Chuck. Hey there, name's Chuck. Thought I'd tell you some stories about voodoo rites, zombies, and what have you.
He told a tale of a time when their luck was down and they were holed up in a Florida swamp. Pregst went missing. When he returned, he shouted, "'Tis the devil that guides us now, me hearties!" Whether that was true or not, the Astarte began taking loot after juicy loot. The favorite song of the Astarte's men, "Crash the Bones," was replaced by a new one.
Juicy loot. I love it.
"A skull, go to port saber, to starboard. Pass over that will, and with death you'll deal. If you cut a rope, cut the right, I hope, or then, I don't mind, the death you will find."
That's an awful song.
The next day, as you may have guessed, Chuck's body was found with a dagger plunged between his shoulder blades. Chuck's face was fixed in a ghastly grin. Molten lead had been poured down his throat.
I just went to see a dentist, that's all.
Whatever way things happened next, and I don't have the details, Pregst was with us again, and we set sail for Florida. We anchored the frigate not far from New Orleans. Taking a few trusted companions with him, Pregst set off into the swamp. They carried large wooden chests with them. 2 days later, we heard shots being fired and screams. Pregst arrived soon after that and claimed they'd been attacked by alligators. He alone managed to escape with his life.
It was terrible, and the alligators were shooting at us and stabbing us and pouring like molten lead down our throats. And
he went on to say that the time had come to share out the spoils of our many loots.
That's juicy loots, by the way.
I was given command of the Astarte, while Pregst handed 3 chests over to the crew. The chests were full of gold and precious gemstones. The rum flowed that night, and the stars shone bright. All at once, I noticed a tall man dressed in black. Pregged introduced him to me. "Here's a hearty mate. You can call him Keith. Many a tale he could tell." Pregged laughed loudly and held up a roll of parchment. "And his hideout, none better." The parchment fell to the ground, partly unrolling. I noticed what seemed to be a map of underground tunnels, a veritable maze of caverns. Pregged continued, "I'm giving up the pirate's life. The Astarte is in your hands now, my lad. She's a fine ship, and my reputation goes with her. Should any man call me coward, then break his head for me."
Coward.
"I'm leaving you only because I found a treasure more precious than the purest of gold."
It's called platinum, and it's worth a lot more in the market than gold is.
Keith spoke to him then. "It is midnight. They are ready, and we must go." The stranger turned his cold eyes on me and said in a soft, chilling voice, "Sometimes Pregged talks too much. Forget what he just said, and maybe you'll live."
What who said?
The fellow's words froze the marrow in my bones, and it was all I could do to mumble, "I'll not breathe a word." The canoe slid away into the night. Their torches disappeared in the distance of the swamp. My snoring companions didn't hear the insidious rhythm of far-off drums.
Hey, you guys, did you hear what Pregged said? I gotta tell you what Pregged said. Well, okay. We've got, sorry, the loud music. Okay, we've got a few more books to go, but I've got to do that in another recording because they're long. So, anyway, alright, I'll see you in the next recordings.